Test. 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Mm. 100 seconds ago. 100 seconds ago. There's a delay. 100 seconds ago. But it's okay. Where are you people? There's a delay. 100 seconds ago. Come and talk. Andrew Tate has been arrested. False charges. Where are you people? Apparently 20 years. God. That is unfair. Now I know, I sometimes get jealous too, but this is not about him. This is about truth. This is not about only one. Oh, Big Tech's live. Good. We're set.
What the heck? 5 months. Is this not it?
The personality test?
Yes, and it,
We're going to do disability insurance. But
let me search for this. Hold on. What's Andrew Tate's brother? Tristan. Tristan Tate ex girlfriend Saucecast. Let's see if that comes up. Here we go. Is this it?
Are you talking about Tristan Tate? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I was just wondering what kind of girl would possibly be manipulated by them.
See this girl? She's fucking crying. This bitch got invited to go on a yacht with Tristan Tate, and Tristan Tate made her think that he would like had feelings for her, and she started falling into like, oh, I've got a guy who cares about me, and then she found out, oh, he's just trying to get me to be a cam whore for him, and it broke her heart. Like, that's like, okay, feel bad for her or not. The point is that this is an example of what the guys were up to. So check it out.
So I just want to, I just want to ask anyone who's watching this, just.
she was a girl that he was dating. She didn't do any of the, she wasn't sex trafficked. She wasn't a video cam girl.
Yeah,
she
but
wasn't a sex worker.
But I bet
she's a pretty girl that dated a guy. That's it. Am I right?
That's how I would love to think of it. It did not last long enough to get to any point.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are probably worlds where, not to say that like you would do horrible things, but I'm sure you can imagine maybe.
Look at him, dude. Look at him.
I don't want to, but like, could it have been the case that you would have made a dumb decision where you would have been somebody in Romania doing one of these things, or could you have gotten like?
Well, she didn't. She's smarter than that.
I can tell you there were conversations that we had where I could tell he was angling for me to move to Europe.
Let's get started.
Yo, and Adam Sosnick, Adam Jewsberg, he's sweeping, dude. He's sweeping.
With this first story, this is breaking news. I don't even know if you guys know about this, but drum roll, please. Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate were just released from prison. They are now on house arrest. This is breaking news.
Well, and now today they have been actually charged with crimes, and they are going to go to trial.
That just came down the pike from the AP. So here's the news article. Andrew Tate and his brother and 2 alleged female accomplices are released on house arrest from Bucharest jail amid investigations to alleged human trafficking, rape, and crime gang offenses. Andrew Tate and his brother and 2 alleged female accomplices have been released on house arrest.
I hate this guy, by the way. This guy sucks so bad. He's just... Not only do I hate his demeanor and the things that he says, he's just such a weird liar and midwit. but also he gives me the vibes where, like, I think he's into creepy stuff. He just gives me he's just got creepy stuff vibes. Like, this is the type of guy, you put a couple drinks in him and he does some cocaine and stuff and he gets weird. Like, he's a weird guy.
That's from Bucharest jail and made an ongoing investigation into alleged human trafficking. Tate, 36, was arrested December 29th, so today's the 31st of March, so that's 3 months ago, in Bucharest, along with Tristan, 2 Romanian women, Luana Radu and Georgina Nagzel, 32 and 28, on suspicion of several crimes. So they are now officially released. I'll give you my take, and then we can all weigh in or not weigh in.
Muma, you calling me a twerp? Hey, I'm just saying, that's just, hey, my spidey senses are tingling. I just feel like he's a creepy guy.
Here's the deal. I've been saying for months
you're calling the guy.
that these are sort of trumped up charges. Okay? I know Destiny's going to push back a lot, which I totally cool for. And what I will say before any of us speak, these are all our opinions. We got no fucking clue what's actually happening in corrupt AF Romania, Bucharest.
Yeah, it's Romania's that's the corrupt ones. Andrew Tate, stand-up guy, he's just running a totally legit cam whoring business, nothing to see, and also doing some casino stuff. It's just totally legit gambling and sex work, okay? Totally legit. And it's the Romanians that are corrupt. They're trying to, the Matrix are...
We all know that Andrew Tate rose to fame over the last year with everything he was saying about the Matrix. A lot of what he was
bragging about himself nonstop, just nonstop bragging, and he rose to
talking
fame.
About was
also set up a scam where you could join his Road to Riches hustlers group, and then you could become a full-time video editor, where if you take videos of him and repost them on TikTok, he would actually pay you, and you could hustle your way into riches by getting paid by him to promote him for pennies. And if more people would join the hustlers group, you get paid off referral links. So it really becomes sort of like a multi-level marketing where there's actually really just one level, but your Hustles University is where you learn how to hustle for Andrew Tate. Bing, 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 bing.
Male improvement, and if you can reach a certain level of masculinity and manhood and alpha status, then the world can be your oyster. Most men don't reach that. Most men are not where Destiny or I am right now, or Andrew Tate.
Alpha status, like Destiny. Most people don't reach it. 99% of the people who are paying Andrew Tate $600 a year aren't going to get shit from it. But that's how he made himself into the alpha male. So can you be mad at him? I'm not mad at him. I think it's pretty cool. And basically that's what I'm doing too.
Certainly. So most men cannot say or do what this man has to say. He's certainly reached a point, especially with his gifted speaking abilities, athletic prowess, and some say womanizing abilities. He's reached a point where obviously his audience really wants to hear what he has to say. And I know there's a lot of people out there excited to hear that he's been released on house arrest. And there's a lot of people.
According to Tony, he says, why are you hating? Some hoes lying and the regime destroying him. Okay. Bro, first of all, how do you know they're lying? Second of all, it doesn't matter what they said. He himself has told us what he's been doing, and it's criminal. He's admitted to it. He told us his whole program. Before the guy ever got arrested for shit, last year I was like, oh, this guy's a criminal scumbag. Online porn, cam whoring, even if you find a way to do it that's technically not breaking laws, it's still criminal to me. So when he goes to jail for whatever, I don't care. It's evil. It's bad. It's just like straight up, it's wicked. He's doing wicked shit and getting away with it until some people told the story. Whether the story is true or false, he still is going to jail for a thing that is wicked and criminal. What? Why are you hating Big Tech? He was doing those horrible, wicked things totally legally. These some lying whores are making him go to jail unjust. I want him to go to jail. Why are you hating? I don't like him. I already didn't like him. He's a bad influence. He's a poser. Literally. Non-stop posing. Shirt off. chest out, shoulders back, cigar, lighting, cameraman, pose in front of the car. He's a fucking poser. I don't like him. I don't like posers, okay? Big Tech, why are you hating? Because I hate that guy. I hate posers. Oh, some lying whore's got him. How do you know, first of all? Second of all, it doesn't matter. He told us that he seduces women into feeling like he loves them and then puts them to work for his cam whore agency. That's sex trafficking. That's called the lover boy method. It's literally a method of seducing women into a harmful entrapment. Okay, but they were all just a bunch of brain dead hoes. I don't care. I don't want guys out there doing that. I want guys out there leading women back into the right way, not entrapping them into danger and exploitation. I don't want that happening even to brain dead hoes. All right? Because those brain dead hoes are going to become somebody's mama someday. That's how I look at it. And I don't want a guy getting rich off of selling porn and false like relationships with cam girls to a bunch of desperate and vulnerable men. There's a bunch of men online who are lonely and able to be entrapped into a situation where, like, his whole thing, he even described the way that they do the communications with the women, and like he has women on the side and people on the side, even men who like pretend that they're the cam girl, and they create false, like fake parasocial relationships with the guy to milk more money out of him. There's guys who have been going broke trying to rescue this woman who says like, I'm in help and I need help and my mom's sick, and they create this weird. He entraps women into using them as lures to entrap men and steal their money from them. Big Tech, why are you hating? The fuck?
People out there that are basically disappointed that they didn't find anything on him, and that's my final point. You've had this guy and his brother in custody for nearly 4 months. The world.
On top of all of that, he runs around calling himself the fucking Red Pill King. What red pill has Andrew Tate ever dropped on anybody? What's the red pill? How has he helped Sneeko? Or like what Andrew Tate has created is Sneeko? The Muslim pussy chaser Coomer brain. Zerka, who's bad news for everybody and a total maniac who's going to flame out and probably hurt somebody. Fresh and Fit, who are like Miami Club date rapists or something. Like it's just all a bunch of colored perverts who are like, we can slay like Gash now. Thanks, Andrew Tate. And they got a bunch of money. For what? For posing. Fresh and Fit. The horses, the women, that's their whole show. And then the girl's like, I don't think so. Like, I think that I deserve to have like a high value man because I'm a queen. That's all that came from Andrew Tate. And fucking Just Pearly things. Oh, I don't know. I think that they should just, women should just love their men. And I don't think that, I think that women really got a lot of work to do on themselves. Because men go through a lot, Because if I had a great man, I would be so good to him. And I just think that, I love my black... my cast members, Blessing and Precious and Ooga and Booga, and we're just over here in Europe, and we're just making a podcast about the red pill.
It has been on a magnifying glass looking at what this guy's got going on, and the Romanian government has nothing. They've been officially charged with nada for my Spanish speakers out there, right, in El Salvador. Nada. In 4 months, they have not come up with jack shit. I'm not saying that it's officially an acquittal, but if you're going to have somebody in custody for 4 months and you've got nothing going on, it's kind of like a little evidence that maybe it was sort of corruption going on there, and they're just looking for charges. So with that being said, I know Destiny is chomping at the bit to weigh in on this. So Destiny, give us your opinion. Do you think are you happy to see Tate out? Are you disappointed? Do you want him to stay in jail?
I'm going to say
do you want him rotting in a cell? What do you want?
From the very beginning,
Go ahead,
you have
sir.
to wait for the process to play itself out.
Okay.
Destiny W. They just got out of jail, and you've been criticizing Andrew Tate a lot. Have you got anything to say for yourself? Well, like I said from the beginning, got to wait for the process to play itself out. How you feeling today, Adam? Destiny vindicated? Destiny W?
So what you're saying is not true. He hasn't been released. They've been released to house arrest.
Released on house arrest.
Yeah, but they're still detained, same as they were before. So they're
Technically,
still
he
ongoing.
has been released from prison.
Sure.
He's
but
on house arrest.
He's still detained in such that an investigation is still ongoing.
Touche.
Number one.
He's just in a different form of detention. He's no longer in detention in their facility. He's in detention at his own property.
Yeah.
Number two, we still don't know if they have charges for them. They could still be waiting to charge them until they finish their investigation.
And those charges came today. Destiny W.
But then number three, and I'll repeat again, you just have to wait for the investigation to play itself out. I think it's weird that all of the people that are big Tate fans are saying that this is like a big victory for them, because if all the charges were trumped up and it was some huge conspiracy, why are they getting released now? Wouldn't they have kept them for the whole 180 days? Like, if it is the case that they do their investigation, they're released to house arrest, and then in 30 days, they're completely released and there's no charges, what happened to all of the Matrix is locking them up and it's trumped up charges and blah, blah, blah? If that was the case, why wouldn't they have kept them for the full 180 days or like fake?
By the way, a little point of order. I see RRTV says Rollo Tomasi is in fact the founder of this manosphere genre. Well, if you want to be really specific, before Rollo Tomasi there was David Data. David Data is the founder. He wrote Way of the Superior Man. He wrote Way of Superior Man. What year was this book? 1997. Okay? 25 years ago, before anybody ever heard of Rollo Tomasi, I believe, Way of the Superior Man was published by David Data. David Data. Who's David Data? Let's see. David, D-E-I-D-A? David Data. Uh-oh, I'm noticing something. David Data, early life. Or David Greenberg. David Greenberg? David Greenberg? Really? David Greenberg wrote Way of the Superior Man and started the entire manosphere thing back in the 90s? Interesting.
Fake charges and just charge them with something not real.
Isn't that a little counterintuitive to what you're saying? That possibly they're like, we got nothing on this guy, so the longer that we keep him in there, the more foolish we're going to look. So let's just put him on house arrest. Let's acknowledge that we have nothing, but we're not going to just completely acquit him. So we'll put him out there, we'll put him on house arrest, and we'll slow play this, almost like slow playing the news, like let's roll this thing out. All right, hey, charges have been dropped, but this is the big news. So when they do drop charges, potentially, hypothetically, then it won't be that grandiose.
Sure. You ever talk to people that invest in stocks, like individual stocks?
All the time.
It's similar to gambling in that you can invent any reason to buy a stock if you really want to. It might be fundamentals of a company. It might be maybe somebody's going to say something about a company. Maybe like you can always find a reason to do what you want to do if you're really trying to bullshit your way there. I feel like when it comes to the Tates, anything can happen, and it's going to be further justification of the conspiracy against him. So if they would have held him longer, it's because the trumped-up charges and the corrupt Romanian government were trying to hold him for too long to maximize how much time they spend away from.
All right,
Got to switch it up. It's getting still. Got to reinvent yourself.
For
no
sure.
doubt. Brody, you want to weigh in on this? What are the odds that he's innocent, guilty? Do you have any strong feelings on this that you want to get off your chest?
Okay. So for transparency's sake, I briefly dated Tristan Tate, like maybe 2.5 years ago before they rose to fame. So you can imagine what that's been like, watching everything go down. it's hard for me to have an opinion because of that. But I would probably say that if you take whatever they say for face value, then it would be really easy to arrest them.
If you take whatever they say at face value, it'd be really easy to arrest them. Point is, they tell us what they're doing, and that shit's not legal. It's like the gangsters who run around telling you that they commit crimes and sell drugs, and like, look at all this money I got from selling drugs. I sell it on this street, and I go to that corner, and I got traps over here and traps over there. And these are all my hoes, and they give me their money, and I'm pimping them out to the job. And I got all these. Look at all these guns. Got guns, and the guns are in that house right over there. It's like, oh, and then the cops come and arrest them. It's like, hey, what the fuck? They're just flexing. Like, yeah, I run this cam whore agency. I trick the girls. I tell them I love them. You got to treat them this way and that way. Have you not watched Andrew Tate's stuff? Like, that's his whole deal. He's like telling you how to psychologically manipulate women into doing whatever you want them to do. And he's like, yeah, and I've done it so successfully that I've got a big old fucking warehouse full of women sitting at computers doing this web whoring, and it's extremely profitable to me, and we're running scams on all the men to get all their money. What do you call that?
But if you believe everything that they say, then that's on you. Like, I think it's kind of...
You're saying that they're kind of playing a caricature?
I don't know if it's a character. I didn't spend enough time with them to know. It's hard for me to say that I have a negative opinion because it didn't end well between me and Tristan. So I don't want to speak out of emotion.
Okay.
But I will say that I think, looking back at conversations that I've had and then seeing what has happened, what has transpired, I think back and I think, like, man, like, could that have been an attempt to bring me over there? So that's something that I have considered. That being said, I also think that there has been... Sorry that I'm emotional.
No, it's okay. Get it off your chest.
Yeah, no, it's just something I look at it and I try to be level-headed. So I think, like, innocent until proven guilty. I'm not one to villainize anyone. And I also think that him being in prison has also deified him and made him a martyr. So I think that him getting out of this and going and doing live streams, I think he's going to blow up and be even more successful. I think there's a reason that society has a need for a Tristan Tate and an Andrew Tate.
What do you think that need is exactly?
I think it's a need to express masculinity. And I think it's a need to... I think that in Western society specifically, men are being told that they're not supposed to be masculine. And I think that their hypermasculinity is an antidote to that for some men. That being said, I think that it is to a point where it's too much. Saying like that you are comfortable beating women, or saying that you are going to use tactics of abuse on women so that they don't leave or so that they can make you money. I don't see that as traditional masculinity. So that's where I have a problem with it. And I should say that way back when, I was like 21 at the time, when I was dating him, I didn't know enough about him. I was so starstruck. I just saw this really powerful, strong man who had a bunch of other powerful people around him. So that was, to me, really exciting. But the minute that I learned about all of the other stuff, about how he has a girlfriend
blah, blah, blah.
in every other state, that was for me when it was no longer even a possibility that we would be together.
So it wasn't attractive to you that he had other women, other places. Did you think that you were the only girl at the point?
At that point, I did. I didn't. Okay. I was really naive, obviously.
You're 21. I mean,
they didn't have an online presence the same way that they do now.
And how did you guys meet initially?
We met.
Don't tell me it was at a yacht in Miami.
It was at a yacht in Miami. It was through Fresh and Fit.
Can't make this up. Okay, got it.
It was through Fresh and Fit.
So it was at Fresh and Fit, yacht party, Miami.
Yeah, and it was
so Fresh and Fit set up a yacht trap for a bunch of young bimbos. They bring all the girls out. They flex their money. It's a big old enticement. Andrew Tate steps up and he's in a suit and he's surrounded by successful, powerful people. And he strikes up a fling with her and he's fucking her. And then he starts talking about bringing her to Europe on an adventure. Eventually, she decides not to go, and then years later, she finds out, oh, he's been doing this to a bunch of girls, and they're all trapped in Romania working in his web whoring company. Holy shit. He almost got me. That's crazy.
It was like, it was.
And he treated you well? At least initially?
Was like, he told me immediately, like, I was so stupid. I'm so embarrassed to even talk about this. I never thought I would talk about this publicly.
Well, you're there
like
now, so just get it off your chest. The world's going to be better for it.
Might makes right. What's wrong with you? Look, here's the thing you're not getting. You can't have it both ways. You can't go, hey, men are the responsible agents. Men are the leaders of society. Men deserve men have all the responsibility, therefore they deserve the respect and authority. We want to have authority over the women, right? That's what you want. I know that. That's your frame. Men are the authority, paternal authority, patriarchy. I'm all for it. If that's the responsibility you want to take on, you want the responsibility of having authority over the women, then you are also responsible for treating them the right way. And if something bad happens to them, it's not their fault, it's your fucking fault. The buck stops with you. If you want to have the authority and the responsibility that comes with that, then when the women end up in a trap, it's your fault. It's the man's fault. If the men are stronger minded and they have the responsibility and authority over the women, then if the women are able to be led into a trap by a man, we blame the woman for falling into it. Women are so dumb. They should be in the kitchen making sandwiches. They don't belong at work. We don't need them building bridges and setting power lines. They just need to be making sandwiches, barefoot and pregnant. Oh, dumb bitch fell in a trap, stupid whore. Like, bro, if you want to have the responsibility and the authority, then you also have to have the responsibility to protect. It comes with it. You can't go, men have the authority, and also if women fall in a trap, it's their fault. Can't have it both ways. If you want the women to be wise and fucking on the lookout and careful of traps, then you know what you can't have? Authority over the women. You can't have women respecting you, and basically you're asking the women to act like men. I wouldn't fall into the trap, so dumb girl fell in the trap, stupid bitch. What do you want, women who act like men? Or do you want women who trust? Do you want women who are trusting and open and submissive and they go with you and they're yielding? Or do you want women who are hard and guarded and wise and... Which one? Do you want women who act like men? Or do you want women who act like girls? Which one do you want? I know you want the women who act like women, but then when women, they do it, then you just point and laugh at them and say, fuck you, stupid bitch whore. You can't have it both ways.
I've seen him speak in interviews since, and I've seen him explain the tactics that he uses. And I've seen... I'm sad. I'm sorry. This is so embarrassing. I cry all the time, by the way. It's like not even... It's no big deal. So he really made me feel loved. And then he flipped like that.
Can't it be said that that's common in a lot of relationships, right? Like, no, you don't think so? You don't think a guy, you don't think guys in general will...
She's not looking to trust the yachtist. She's a hunter for yachts, bro. Dude. So there's just like a type of girl who's a yacht hunter. She's just like, where can I go find a yacht party? No, she's just a dumb young girl. And they find her because she's hot. And then they invite her on the yacht.
Tell girls what they want to hear, and then once they get what they want,
jokes that I said on my
they kind of
stream.
flip. Go ahead.
Without getting like too deep in all this, because I don't want to trash everybody, okay? When I listen to like the dating advice and everything given by like the red pill community, most of it is like the most like virgin-y incel shit I've ever heard in my life. Like the idea that like one guy can juggle 5 women and they'll feel like more competitive for it is like bullshit. But if you watch Tristan's videos on picking up women and the strategies that he talks about, he is very clearly very experienced at what he does. But it's not like the normal of like you know you're trying your best when you're like meeting a girl initially. It is like a whole series of like tactics that are like optimized to like take advantage of somebody's like vulnerabilities and to make them feel as special as possible in a short amount of time as possible, while like not really being forthcoming with like your intentions.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you guys, let's just put Tristan Tate aside. There's a whole fucking realm of books and categories from pickup artists that is dedicated to this exact subject.
What's the
so
difference
to,
with-
to
Yeah. You're right. And they all come from where again? David Data, born in 1958. This boomer, whose name is David Greenberg, started the whole thing. The origin of this whole masculine feminine dichotomy, that you got to be a masculine man and put the woman in her feminine to yield to you, and you got to hold a strong frame, and you can get her like in this whole and she'll have like fucking raging orgasms, and she'll be radiating and throwing herself, her pussy will be wet all the time. If you literally, that's what's in this book. David Greenberg, psychologist. UC Santa Cruz. He's a Bay Area, California, liberal Jew. Granted a fellowship at the Laboratory for Theoretical Neuroscientist, literally like a brain fucker. He wrote Way of the Superior Man and started this whole
Man
thing.
fading in the night sent $5.55. Tate is a faggot, and if you like him, you're faggot. I hate faggots. Unamused face, speechless face, upside down face, triumphant face, flexed bicep.
Emoji.
basically villainize whether it's Tristan or Andrew or any one particular guy. Guys, like I always say this all the time, guys want women. Women, girls just want to have fun. Fun costs money. So men need to go make money. And why do men need to go make money? Because men want women. There goes
They
the
can
circle
fuck
of
the
life.
pussy.
So men are constantly reading books and watching.
That's the whole mindset of this.
Так у нас начинается ранок. Вот так начинается ранок. Так у нас начинается ранок. Вот так начинается ранок.
attack to the section of the old people and the sick people. Mullah's regime. Yes, they attack to the one of our Mullah's regime.
Be careful. Be careful.
Are we terrorists? We are resisting for Albanian people.
They attacked someone.
Yes, kill our brother Afshi. Again, is what happened to my brother. Which canal you are? Which channel?
Report television.
This is supposed to why you are killing my brother?
They are Mullah's agent. They are Mullah's agent. What are you doing in my home?
No Mujahideen!
Terrorists! Police!
حاجی وای گرده چرا آقا پشمام آقا پشمام بچه ها پشمام آقا آسمون رو ببین یا حسین پشمام وای میجانه
بچه ها ما پیاده شدیم. چیزی که دوربین من میگیره آقا چیزی که دوربین من میگیره شما نمیتونید ببینید ولی نگاه کنید یه چیز دایره شکل داره تو آسمون میچرخه. اصلا هم ستاره نیست چون ستاره نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک باشه. آره حتی نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک به دوربین باشه. نگاه کنید مثل ستاره من نمیتونم با گوشیم بگیرم چون که کم نوره ولی اینو میتونم بگیرم.
ما فیلم حالا ابوالفضل برات میفرسته وحشت نکنید فقط وحشت نکنید. حاجی وای گرده چرا آقا پشمام آقا پشمام بچه ها پشمام آقا آسمون رو ببین یا حسین پشمام وای میجانه
بچه ها ما پیاده شدیم. چیزی که دوربین من میگیره آقا چیزی که دوربین من میگیره شما نمیتونید ببینید ولی نگاه کنید یه چیز دایره شکل داره تو آسمون میچرخه. اصلا هم ستاره نیست چون ستاره نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک باشه. آره حتی نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک به دوربین باشه. نگاه کنید مثل ستاره من نمیتونم با
One, two, three, test. Yeah. So UFOs, are they real? Oh, of course they are real. There are phenomenons. That's how I would like to think of it, as a phenomena. Um, if you have studied, I have not so far very much like you. Phenomenology is interesting. I once asked a astrologist, not an one of these people that goes to telescopes in Chile, like been there, knows the names of these stars recently like discovered and blah blah. So I asked him like, mm, what about these things? That, I mean, what is it? Are they real? Are they UFOs? Are they like entities from far, far away? He said no, because then they have to travel at light speed, and we have like millions of years. What we see is so basically they have to travel at light speed, which is impossible. And no, the answer is no. That's what he said. But I think this is not about like normal space travel at even light speed. This is interdimensional. Um, a, a phenomena which is interdimensional in nature. Hail the future. I'm a futurist now, by the way. One, two, three, test. Yeah. So UFOs, are they real? Oh, of course they are real. There are phenomenons. That's how I would like to think of it, as a phenomena. Um, if you have studied, I have not so far very much like you. Phenomenology is interesting. I once asked a astrologist, not an one of these people that goes to telescopes in Chile, like been there, knows the names of these stars recently like discovered and blah blah. So I asked him like, what about these things? That, I mean, what what is it? Are they real? Are they UFOs? Are they like entities from far, far away? He said no, because then they have to travel at light speed, and we have like millions of
Pandora is under attack
years.
again,
What we see.
and I have a choice to make.
So basically, they have to
I
travel at
choose
light
to
speed,
protect
which is
my
impossible.
home.
No. The
Watch
answer
the
is no.
world
That's
premiere
what he
trailer
said.
now.
But I think this is
Are
not
we the
about,
only living things in the entire universe?
like normal space travel at even light speed. This is interdimensional. Um, a, a phenomena which is interdimensional in nature. Hail the future. I'm a futurist now, by the way. Mhm.
Meow. I learned something new today, everybody. It's perfectly acceptable to identify as a cat. You what? Don't you dare mock it, by the way, because I've decided that is now what I am. Meow shell to you.
The observable universe is about 90 billion light years in diameter. There are at least 100 billion galaxies, each with 100 to 1,000 billion stars. Recently, we've learned that planets are very common too. And there are probably trillions and trillions of habitable planets in the universe, which means there should be lots of opportunity for life to develop and exist, right? But where is it? Shouldn't the universe be teeming with spaceships? let's take a step back. Even if there are alien civilizations in other galaxies, there's no way we'll ever know about them. Basically, everything outside of our direct galactic neighborhood, the so-called local group, is pretty much out of our reach forever because of the expansion of the universe. Even if we had really fast spaceships, it would literally take billions of years to reach these places, traveling through the emptiest areas in the universe. So let's focus on the Milky Way. The Milky Way is our home galaxy. It consists of up to 400 billion stars. That's a lot of stars. Counting one per second, it would take you 100 lifetimes to count them all. There are about 20 billion Sun-like stars in the Milky Way, and estimates suggest that a fifth of them have an Earth-sized planet in its habitable zone, the area with conditions that enable life to exist. If only 0.1% of those planets harbored life, there would be 1 million planets with life in the Milky Way. But wait, there's more. The Milky Way is about 13 billion years old. In the beginning, it would not have been a good place for life because things exploded a lot. But after 1 to 2 billion years, the first habitable planets were born. Earth is only 4 billion years old, so there have probably been trillions of chances for life to develop on other planets in the past. If only a single one of them had developed into a space-traveling super-civilization, we would have noticed by now. What would such a civilization look like? There are 3 categories. A Type 1 civilization would be able to access the whole energy available on its planet. In case you're wondering, we're currently around 0.73 on the scale, and we should reach Type 1 sometime in the next couple of hundred years. Type 2 would be a civilization capable of harnessing all of the energy of its home star. This would require some serious science fiction, but it is doable in principle. Concepts like the Dyson sphere, a giant complex surrounding the Sun, would be conceivable. Type 3 is a civilization that basically controls its whole galaxy and its energy. An alien race this advanced would probably be godlike to us. But why should we be able to see such an alien civilization in the first place? If we were to build generation spaceships that could sustain a population for around 1,000 years, we could colonize the whole galaxy in 2 million years. Sounds like a long time, but remember, the Milky Way is huge. So if it takes a couple of million years to colonize the entire galaxy, and there are possibly millions, if not billions of planets that sustain life in the Milky Way, and these other life forms have had considerably more time than we've had, then where are all the aliens? This is the Fermi paradox, and nobody has an answer to it. But we do have some ideas. Let's talk about filters. A filter in this context represents a barrier that is really hard for life to overcome. They come in various degrees of scary. 1. There are great filters, and we have passed them. Maybe it is way harder for complex life to develop than we think. The process allowing life to begin hasn't yet been completely figured out, and the conditions required may be really complicated. Maybe in the past, the universe was way more hostile, and only recently have things cooled down to make complex life possible. This would also mean that we may be unique, or at least one of the first, if not the first, civilization in the entire universe. 2. There are great filters, and they are ahead of us. This one would be really, really bad. Maybe life on our level exists everywhere in the universe, but it gets destroyed when it reaches a certain point, a point that lies ahead of us. For example, awesome future technology exists, but when activated, it destroys the planet. The last words of every advanced civilization would be, "This new device will solve all of our problems once I push this button." If this is true, then we are closer to the end than the beginning of human existence. Or maybe there is an ancient Type 3 civilization that monitors the universe, and once a civilization is advanced enough, it gets eliminated in an instant. Maybe there is something out there that it would be better not to discover. There is no way for us to know. One final thought, maybe we're alone. Right now, we have no evidence that there's any life besides us. Nothing. The universe appears to be empty and dead. No one sending us messages, no one answering our calls. We may be completely alone, trapped on a tiny moist mud ball in an eternal universe. Does that thought scare you? If it does, you're having the correct emotional reaction.
پشمام حاجی وای گرده چرا آقا پشمام آقا پشمام بچه ها پشمام آقا آسمون رو ببین یا حسین پشمام داره میجانه
بچه ما پیاده شدیم چیزی که دوربین من میگیره آقا چیزی که دوربین من میگیره شما نمیتونید ببینید ولی نگاه کنید یه چیز دایره شکل داره تو آسمون میچرخه اصلا هم ستاره نیست چون ستاره نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک باشه آره حتی نمیتونه اینقدر نزدیک به دوربین باشه ناکنه مثل ستاره من نمیتونم با گوشیم بگیرم چون که کم نوره ولی اینو میتونم بگیرم
ما فیلم حالا ابوالفضل برات میفرسته وحشت نکنید فقط وحشت نکنید
тому що катастрофа, на жаль, вже відбулася. Все, що можна сказати, це перше. Ця штучна техногенна катастрофа, терористичний акт і акт екоциду здійснений свідомо Російською Федерацією. Всі плітки, там, чутки про те, що може там було якось інакше, це все не відповідає дійсності. Є багато досить таки фактів, які прямо показують нам, як все це відбувалося. Найцікавіше, що за півгодини по радіомережі вийшли на підрозділ, який знаходився на Каховській ГЕС, і сказали дуже швидко зібратися і покинути цю територію. В цей же час прибула група спеціального призначення. Після цього відбулося те, що відбулося. Є цікавий ще один факт, що всі підрозділи російських окупаційних військ, які знаходились поряд, насправді не знали про те, що ця акція відбудеться. І ця подія застала їх врасплох так само, як і усіх інших.
اسمسش اومد یا نه الان میام حقوقی اون که اصلا دو سه روز بعدش نه تا آخر شب میاد. یه خانم فقط اسم معلم بود، یه خانم گوش بده، یه خانم فقط اسم من معلمه نگاه کرد و حقوقمو دید تا شب میاد لباستو در آر.
Мені кажеться, в нього повинні бути доки. Він дриж такий.
نباید که user preserve. Holy shit, they got stuck inside, man. That's damn.
Или вы не верите, что... Послушайте меня, вот послушайте внимательно. Вот я хочу, чтобы вы однозначно меня понимали. Если мы примем такое решение только для защиты украинских граждан, и пускай попробует кто-то из числа военнослужащих стрелять в своих людей, за которыми мы будем стоять сзади, не впереди, а сзади. Пускай они попробуют стрелять в женщин и детей. Я посмотрю на тех, кто отдаст такой приказ на Украине.
One more from Dissident Thoughts says, Hail Victory. And Tina says, my town is similar, but a lot of whites are strung out on drugs and still to get a fix. I'm so glad you said that, Tina. Thank you so much for saying that. And brother, when I'm about to get a little passionate, and this isn't at you, the same fucking thing happens in the fucking city 1,000 times worse. I'm so fucking tired of hearing that. I am so fucking tired of hearing people say, oh, there's nothing to do in the country but fucking fuck cows and shoot dope. Fuck you. That's happening in the city exponentially worse. Our people are shooting drugs, smoking drugs, fucking men in the ass. All of this degenerate shit that people try to thrust onto to rural towns is happening 1,000-fold in the cities. That's where the shit's coming from. That fucking fentanyl did not originate in that fucking rural community. That heroin did not originate in that fucking rural community. It came from that den of iniquity, the nigger bathing hole that they call the city. The cities are fucking poison, and they are 1,000,000 times worse when it comes to drugs, homosexuality, and violence than any rural area. And I'm sorry, Tinas, I was not coming at you like that, but this is something that I've heard like 10 times in the last week, and it fucking drives me up the wall. This is from urbanite homosexuals who have no idea what it's like to live in a rural community. Sorry.
No,
Fuck, man, it makes me so mad.
Yeah. John Fashcroft is pissed. Twitter.
Сука. It's been a long time since I held this way. It's been a long time. Where is the sound? 1B, okay, 1B. Two middle. The normal matchmaking. Okay, that was an A spray. That was good spray. Oppa, oppa. What is going on? Okay, he's dying, one. Take M4.
The Queens of the Stone Age.
To keep that track of time. If we just devote ourselves to just making, pretty looking insectoid HR.
Resolution.
Hello. Здравствуйте. Let's go.
Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Rampage. Double kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Dominating! Double kill. Killing rampage. Killing spree. Dominating. Unstoppable. Monster kill. Dominating! Dominating! Rampage. Humiliation. Killing spree. Dominating. Monster kill. Dominating. Kill. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Double kill. Killing spree. Domination. Dominating. 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 Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Killing spree. Dominating. Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating. Dominating! Rampage. Dominating! Killing spree. Double kill. Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Monster kill. Double kill. Unstoppable. Dominating. Double kill. Dominating. Rampage. Dominating. Killing spree. Rampage. Double kill. Monster kill. Killing spree. Killing spree. Monster kill. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Monster kill. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! 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 Rampage. 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 Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Humiliation. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating!
What a headbuster.
Humiliation. Dominating! Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Killing spree. Dominating! Dominating! Kill. Rampage. Humiliation. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Killing spree. Dominating! Double kill. Killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating. Rampage. Humiliation. Dominating. Killing spree. Double kill. Monster kill. Dominating. Humiliation. Rampage. Killing spree. Dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Killing spree. Killing spree. Double kill. Monster double kill. Double kill. Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Dominating! Dominating! Killing spree. Double kill. Dominating! Kill. Humiliation. Double kill. Dominating. Unstoppable. Rampage. Dominating. Double kill. Dominating. Dominating. Double kill. Dominating. Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Monster kill. Dominating. Double kill. Unstoppable. Dominating. 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 Double kill. Rampage. Wicked sick. Dominating. Dominating. Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Killing spree. Dominating. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating. Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill! Dominating! Rampage! Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Rampage. Rampage. Dominating! 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 Killing spree. Rampage. Killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Unstoppable. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Dominating! Killing spree. Double kill. Dominating! Kill. Dominating! Unstoppable. Double kill. Dominating! Huge. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Killing spree. Dominating! Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Unstoppable. Double kill. Dominating! Wicked sick. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Ludicrous kill. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Killing spree. Double kill. Rampage. Dominating! Double kill. Rampage. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Kill. Dominating! Rampage. Rampage. Dominating! Dominating! Killing spree. Rampage. Monster kill. Killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Dominating. Double kill. Unstoppable. Dominating. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Rampage. Dominating! Killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Rampage. Killing spree. Killing spree. Double kill. Monster kill. Double kill. Dominating. Humiliation. Dominating. Rampage. Rampage. Killing spree. Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating. Rampage. Monster kill. Rampage. Dominating. Double kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Rampage. Monster kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating. Unstoppable. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Rampage. Dominating. 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 Dominating kill. Killing spree. Rampage. Rampage. Double kill. Dominating. Dominating. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Rampage. Dominating! Double killing spree. Monster kill. Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Dominating. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating. Rampage. Killing spree. Dominating. Double kill. Rampage. Dominating. Monster kill. Unstoppable. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Rampage. Dominating! Killing spree. Rampage. Humiliation. Dominating! Rampage. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Double kill. Dominating! Rampage. Rampage. Dominating! Rampage. Dominating! 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 Double kill. Killing spree. Dominating! Monster kill. Rampage. Double kill. Killing spree.
Hi, Inspector.
Hi.
Hello, Colombo.
Hi.
Dominating! Monster dominating! Double kill. Double kill. Dominating! Dominating! Rampage.
Ukraine.
Enough. Real voice. Not Counter-Strike voice. Okay, no assignments, no news.
Komplexe Projekte mit Leichtigkeit managen mit Monday.com.
Lass es los, kostenlos. Sicher verkaufen mit dem eBay-Verkäuferschutz.
you.